Hey Homespot friends, tired of feeling on display in a tiny backyard? Today we are diving into clever, space-saving landscaping moves that turn cramped corners into private, cozy retreats. From living walls to slim trellises and layered greens, I will show you how to block sightlines without blocking sunshine. Let's reclaim your small outdoor space with design-smart privacy that feels calm, lush, and inviting. Picture a compact backyard wrapped in layered greenery that softens edges and quiets the world. Tall clumping bamboo forms the upper veil, while evergreen shrubs and airy ferns create a lower cushion. A narrow path and a petite bistro tables suggest slower moments under dappled light. Leaves rustle softly, trading hard walls for movement, texture, and seasonal change. The screen remains breathable, inviting breezes and birdsong while protecting sightlines. In a tiny footprint, this green curtain feels generous, immersive, and calm, turning everyday routines into private rituals grounded in living, resilient structure. Envision a petite pergola sheltering a tiny patio, its slim posts and side lattice filtering glances with grace. Climbing vines throw patterned shadows over a low sofa and simple table, softening strong sunlight. The frame holds sky above while screening across, protecting conversation without closing the garden. Lanterns and pavers add warmth without crowding precious floor area. Light changes through the day, painting the lattice with shifting textures. This is not a wall, but a breathable room outdoors, where air, shade, and foliage collaborate to deliver privacy with sculptural charm and intimate scale. Think of long, narrow planters acting like movable walls that sculpt space while softening sightlines. Fill them densely with feather reed grass, dwarf laurel, and trailing rosemary to form a living veil. Place modules to define a lounge and a tiny dining corner, keeping pathways open and inviting. The massing creates convincing privacy without heavy construction, and the arrangement can evolve over time. Swaying grasses introduce motion and whispering sound, while herbs add subtle fragrance. In a small yard, these partitions offer tailoring and flexibility, building rooms of green that feel cozy, modern, and calm. Visualize 2 or 3 low hedges arranged in staggered bands, each one slightly offset to overlap views. Instead of building higher, you build depth so the eye meets rhythm, not exposure. A slim stone walkway and a tucked chair reinforce intimacy without closing the garden. Clipped boxwood or dwarf yew keeps edges crisp, while perennials thread seasonal color and texture. Privacy emerges from choreography, not bulk, blocking the common sight lines that matter. The result is measured and serene, a compact landscape that reads spacious, organized, and private through clever layering that respects light, airflow, and scale. Picture horizontal slats with alternating gaps, set against layered planting that blurs background shapes. Up close, the fence feels open. At distance, it dissolves views, especially with greenery staged behind. A slim planter ties wood and foliage together, while minimalist lighting grazes the boards at dusk. Air flows freely, Leaves animate the scene, and shadows add subtle drama. This is privacy by optics, not fortress, creating depth through alignment and material rhythm. In small spaces, the combination of warm wood, foliage texture, and controlled transparency delivers discretion, comfort, and modern character without stealing precious square footage. Step through a graceful metal arch draped with honeysuckle and jasmine to find a hidden refuge. The arch announces a threshold, gathering leaves overhead to soften echoes and shift focus inward. Stepping stones lead to quiet seating, where mottled light dances across cushions and stone. Privacy arrives by framing, as the arch draws attention to an interior scene rather than outside movement. The footprint stays tiny, yet the feeling grows expansive and special. With fragrance, texture, and gentle motion above, this living doorway turns an exposed corner into a private, story-like destination that invites lingering. Envision a slender ribbon of ornamental grasses rising along the patio edge, breathing with every breeze. Miscanthus or feather reed grows tall and narrow, obscuring windows beyond while catching sunlight on feathery plumes. A single lounge chair and small table feel ample, because the mood turns spacious and safe. Whispering blades soften nearby chatter, adding a sound curtain to the visual veil. The planting changes through seasons, offering movement instead of mass. In a small yard, this living screen proves that privacy can be light, musical, and dynamic, trading hard barriers for texture, motion, and grace. Transform the most exposed corner into a cocoon that protects conversation and quiet reading. A high planter and trellis rise behind a built-in bench, stacking foliage as a leafy backrest. Mixed vines and compact shrubs feather the fence line, softening edges while obscuring glances. A small table and cushions set the tone for lingering, as side lighting warms wood and leaves at dusk. Privacy is intimate and local, tuned to how you actually sit and look. In a tiny garden, this focused move creates a tranquil destination, shaping seclusion exactly where it matters most. Imagine a small fountain set before a deep planting bed, where moving water and foliage collaborate. Shrubs, grasses, and perennials overlap to blur shapes, while gentle ripples create a soothing acoustic veil. A slender bench and stepping stones encourage unhurried pauses, turning minutes outside into restorative breaks. Without tall walls, motion, texture, and sound build convincing privacy that adapts through seasons. Reflections sparkle, leaves shimmer, and background chatter fades. The result is immersive and calming, a compact sanctuary that proves quiet spectacle can shield as effectively as height, while feeling kinder and more welcoming. Picture stainless cables stretched from wall to post, carrying a retractable canopy floating above a compact table. Climbing vines thread the lines, softening hardware and filtering views with living texture. Light becomes patterned and adjustable, privacy responsive to weather, guests, and mood. The structure asks little of the ground, leaving floor space open and useful. Potted herbs frame the perimeter, adding fragrance and a domestic note. In small yards, this airy system delivers shade, enclosure, and character on demand, proving that flexible components and greenery can outweigh tight dimensions with elegance and ease. Envision apples or pears trained flat along horizontal wires to build an edible, living fence. Symmetrical branches weave a dense lattice that filters views while staying slender against the boundary. Spring brings blossom clouds. Later, fruit hangs like ornaments over silvery leaves. A gravel strip and lavender edging keep maintenance orderly and fragrant. With patient pruning, privacy grows elegant and useful, adding heritage charm without crowding paths. In small gardens, Espaliered celebrates craft and restraint, delivering shade, flavor, and discretion in the thinnest possible profile, where every inch earns beauty and purpose. Picture a small pergola fitted with subtle tracks that carry outdoor curtains between climbing vines. Fabric draws partway to filter glances and soften glare, while leaves weave through folds to deepen the scene. Lanterns glow without visual heft, and planters at each post ground the frame. The mood shifts with a tug, open for breeze, closed for calm, or somewhere between. Privacy becomes adjustable ambience rather than a fixed wall. In tiny spaces, this hybrid feels generous, transforming a simple structure into a flexible, layered retreat tuned to light, season, company, and comfort. Visualize large, handsome containers lined with root barriers, set with non-invasive clumping bamboo. Slender canes rise and sway, forming movable screens that can shift with seasons, furniture, or guests. Gravel mulch keeps edges crisp, while matte ceramics and pale stones steady the palette. Privacy arrives where you need it, exactly when you need it, no construction required. The scene reads fresh and flexible, with filtered light and gentle rustle replacing hard walls. In tight quarters, this strategy balances control and nature, delivering height, softness, and calm in a nimble, elegant package. Picture a low circular fire bowl nested within half-height masonry planters, planting rising above eye level when seated. Two compact lounge chairs face the glow, while silhouettes of leaves animate the evening. Heat, scent, and gentle rustle create an enveloping ambience that turns minimal square footage into refuge. The masonry defines the alcove without towering walls, and the greenery completes the screen. This arrangement feels cozy and grounded, reconnecting conversation with flame and foliage. In small backyards, the result is intimate, protective, and timeless, a private hearth wrapped in living texture. Envision an outdoor-grade mirror tucked into a leafy corner, angled to reflect plants instead of neighbors. A slim trellis and climbers frame the glass, so it disappears in a green, visually doubling depth while redirecting attention inward. A small bench across invites pause as dappled shade and subtle reflections animate the scene. Privacy increases because the eye meets foliage and light rather than outside motion. In compact yards, this simple optic reframes boundaries, creating the feeling of more space and quiet seclusion without adding bulk, just careful angles, thoughtful planting, and restraint. And there you have it. Smart, compact privacy ideas that soften boundaries, mute distractions, and make even the smallest yard feel like a personal sanctuary. Which tip are you trying first? Tell me in the comments. If this helped you envision your own retreat, please like the video, subscribe to Homespot for more garden inspiration, and share your thoughts below. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.